Okay, so we can't really share levels on this. You know, the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection's dead. And also, you know, so I can't share or download levels made by other people, which kind of defeats the purpose of this. But, this is a very cool thing in this game. You can make your own levels. So, I feel like this is kind of the precursor for Mario Maker in a way, right? Like, you know, level-based creation with Mario. And I'm not sure if the other games in the series... Well, I know, like, Tipping Stars does. I'm not sure, like, which game in the series introduced making levels, because this is the only one on DS I've played. Mini Land Mayhem. God, the subtitles for these games are all the same, by the way. Because I remember I, like, made so many levels with this as a kid. Like, I had a ridiculous amount saved. I think it was nearing 100. Which is kind of surprising for, like, a DS game. I did not, like, I was looking at it earlier. And, like, the fact that it lets you save 100 is kind of crazy. Well, not even, I don't know what the max is. But it let me save, like, a shit ton more than I was expecting. And it's like, is this, like, on the system memory? Or is this, like, on the cart? I have no clue how this works, but it's kind of neat. Like, I think this is what got me really into the level create. This might have been, like, the first creative in, like, quotation marks tool I might have used. Just, like, you know... I mean, none of the levels are made with coherent. They're basically auto levels. You win easily, but like, still, I think this might have been like this might have been like fucking 0.0 of Jasen, like not just level creation, but Jasen like creativity, I guess, which is kind of cool. I think looking back on it now is like kind of interesting because I definitely believe that this was the. I don't know, because Mario Maker... Well, no, because I remember the actual story. Like, you know, Mario... They were doing, like, a Mario Paint for Wii U, I think, right? Because that made sense. And, like, the developers, like, just at Nintendo in general, were showing off, like, tools they could use for their own games. Like, you know, for their own 2D games, like, some developers there, right? Probably, like, the main head honchos. Fucking Miyamoto or whatever. It's probably Koizumi at this point. And they're like, what if we made this their own game? Because making levels is so much fun. And so that's how Mario Maker came to be. But I think that does put this series at a very interesting place where, I mean, even if it wasn't the original, like, even if this isn't why we have creation-based Mario now with Mario Maker, this is, like, kind of the original anyway. Even if, you know, the Mario Paint inspiration is what we got. And I don't know, I just think it's kind of like a neat little Nintendo factoid. Like, to look at this and be like, yeah, this is probably where it all started. This is definitely going to be a shorter... this might be rejects content, if I'm being honest with you. But, I don't know. Looking at this now, it's just very cool, because it's like, you have this full creation-based thing that was entirely separate from Mario Maker for a completely different style of gameplay. Like, people kind of like jury-rig Mario Maker to get puzzle levels, and I mean, it's definitely possible. Like, I made 2 Zelda ones. Like, you can go watch the video on my channel of my friends playing through that. But, like, still, it feels like, it's not like, it doesn't seem as designed for puzzles. But then you have this entire, like, puzzle maker, you know? Just in this entire sub-series, and it feels like no one ever talked about it, especially in relation to Mario Maker. It's like, kind of like the lost part of Nintendo history, I guess. Well, Mario, like, history, I guess. Even though it's not lost at all, and the reason no one talks about it is because they just did too many of these things. They seriously made like such a shit ton of amount of them. Really. You know, now it's kind of like looking through like a dead level editor is kind of like a weird experience because like you have infinite like power, right? But you can't really share it with anyone, and I'm sure there's like offline thing. I'm sure like, you know, the fan community must have made like servers or something, right? Surely there must be some way. Well, maybe even the Wii U one's still online. I have no clue about the state of that one. I have to check. But just, it's weird. Like, playing with a, you know, a dead level creator and making something, and it's like, well, no one else is ever gonna play this. And I'm probably not gonna play this ever again. Like, I'm not gonna do this anymore. It's just like a kind of surreal experience where, like, the only point now is for your own joy, which, I mean, I get that. And I mean, it's similar to Mario Maker 3DS, where that game, like, had no point because you couldn't upload levels. Actually, I think you could. Because I think you could transfer stuff to the Wii U, and I think you could, like, do it really finically. but like still. I'm not sure if that was a true factoid. I might have just lied there. I think there might have been some weird way for you to do it, but I don't know. I don't know. I think that's enough. I think that's really all I can talk about with this. I made a Shy Guy torture simulator. Just really sticking it to the Shy Guys. Torture has been successfully saved. Thank God. Because I really want to play this level, like, on my own time. So, here's the kind of design I was intending for. So, you get Pauline and Mario. They walk up, right? Then you can kind of lock them into their balcony, and, like, you get the Shy Guys, right? And they're, like, kind of pleading for their life over this thing, right? And, like, you can keep them up there for as long as you want. Or you could even spare them. It's like a choose-your-own-adventure game. Where, like, you could just send Mario and, like, Pauline through the pipe on their way, and they win the level, and it's just over, right? But, yeah, you really have, like, 300 seconds of time to really just enjoy this and, like, consider it. Do you want to kill the Shy Guys or not? Like, you could drop them into the spikes at any moment. And, like, I think they actually survived the fall, but, like, they're gonna be an eternal pain on the spike bed now, right? And really, it's just kind of your choice. Like, you can drag the stylus around and be like, oh, nope, oh, oh, I did not mean to do that. Well, I just killed them accidentally. They're dead now. They're being an eternal pain. And then, now that I'm done, I can send them through the pipe. Thanks, Mario. Yep! I know I said as a kid, I made, like, auto levels that basically complete themselves, but, I guess not much has changed. Yep, that was worth it. Bye.